also want to salute all the living artists, not all, but some of the living artists, give them Lifetime Achievement Awards to the people who are alive, okay? We want to keep the memory of those who lived and struggled and died, many without recognition, which is the saddest part of all. And make sure that the children know who those people are, because it's very important to continue the legacy of this great tradition of making art, which we would all be lost without. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
We love making art. Very, very important. Carolyn Mazloomi is our 9th Lifetime Achievement person. And she is a remarkable person. Let's begin, Carolyn, by talking about where you were born. Give us a picture of you in your childhood.
I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, one of 4 kids. We have artists in our family, not trained artists, folk artists. My brother was a painter. One of my uncles was a folk artist. I've always loved art. I've always loved books. Always loved airplanes. Those are things that interest me from a child.
That's interesting.
So, yes. And I always say I've had many lives, many careers. I'm sure I'll have many more because I have a lot of interest. So initially I went to school in California. As I said, I love airplanes. And that's how I met my husband. we were in school together, Resborn.
Okay.
And he was assigned by the president of Norfolk University to be my mentor because he already had his degree in aircraft engineering, and I was just coming into school. They never had a female attend this university, never had an African American attend, so he was assigned my mentor, and he's been mentoring ever since. He's mentored our way through 3 children.
Stop it! That is so fascinating. Do you fly?
I was in flight school when we met, and then I had a physical problem and lost my peripheral vision. And you can't get a maintain a pilot's license without
that.
having a medical checkup. You need peripheral vision to fly.
Okay, so let's do that.
Nothing wrong with your frontal vision, I'll tell you.
What was it like going to school in the 50s and 60s?
Well, I have to be frank with you. Going to school in Baton Rouge, even it was a segregated school, but I had wonderful teachers, and we had a lot of attention from our teachers, even though we were restricted as to where we could go to school. I feel quite fortunate that I had the teachers early on that I had. So I had no complaints about my elementary and secondary education. I quite enjoyed it, even though it was a very difficult time for African Americans living in the South. After I left high school, I went to Grambling College for a while, and a small college in Mississippi, Tougaloo College, and I'll never forget, I was there during the summer. The civil rights workers went missing, and one weekend I was stopped for speeding. And
Were you?
Yeah, I was stopped for speeding in the same county that the 3 workers were missing in, and the policeman asked me to follow him to this little town. And he put me in a jail cell and put my dog in another jail cell and told me to wait until he would go and get the judge, who also owned the local grocery store. Anyway, the guy came and he asked me how much money I had. It was all my tuition money, and my fine was whatever I had, and $5 was left over. And he told me to take that and get gas and get the hell out of Mississippi. And I've never been back to Mississippi. So that started me on another little trajectory. I went to California and went to school, and that was one career, and career, marriage, children, and I'm into art. I have no formal art training.
No
I'm self-taught.